Let's see if I can remember this. Lisa Corrao, CEO, 2 R's. You're not going to remember. It doesn't matter, okay? You don't know who I am. I am an unimportant person, and this is Nerdy for Life TV, and thanks for watching.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Lisa Corrao, and we're going to do a quick interview. What drew you to comedy?
What? Oh. I don't know, because I hate myself and I get suicidal, so I'm like, got nothing to lose. Yeah, that's true. I was a teacher, and I feel like I was a hilarious teacher, because I would kill in front of 6th graders. Oh, I would destroy that room. And I'm like, I could probably do this for money. And so, I try to make my lessons entertaining, and I've always been a smart ass. So I was the smart ass teacher. And I would say unprofessional things. Like, I was going to get fired if I didn't quit. So I needed to leave.
Where were you when I was in 6th grade?
Listen, I was a very fun sex ed teacher. Because when we ran the film of, like, what happens to a boy, I would add sound effects that should not, I should have been arrested. I should not. So I was like, okay.
We might have to edit that part out, people. Just, so no one gets arrested.
I didn't even do the sound effects for you. So anyway, I decided I wanted to try what I wanted to do, which is comedy. So here I am. Yay, I've made it. Here I am at Supercon.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. So what was the final straw with teaching? Like, what made you say, F this, I'm out of here?
I remember having a really bad day teaching. Mind you, I had rough kids. Like, they had been in jail already and stuff like that. It was a rough day. I was crying, and I was in the teacher planning area, and I called my dad, and I was like, I just want to be a comedian. And he laughed at me. Like,
well, that's your first joke right there.
And I was like, see, I'm hilarious. And then, I decided to try it at an open mic, and I liked it so much. I was like, I never want to do. I would rather be poor and tell jokes.
Well, was that first night bad, or was it okay? Did they laugh at you?
No, my first night was pretty good.
Awesome.
It was good. Second night, not
terrible.
So much. It was kind of bad. Yeah, it was kind of terrible.
What is the process like for writing your routines? Do you just write random jokes, or do you try to make like a whole act and put it together as one cohesive project?
It's a constant thing that goes on. You never stop writing jokes. It's just, like I might, when I walk away from this interview, I'm probably going to be like, I'm going to make fun of that guy. And I'll just write it down. I'll like make a note in my phone or something, and later, try it at an open mic and you see if it's funny. Okay. So you're constantly writing jokes, and you're usually making fun of yourself, but I make fun of everything.
Awesome. So what comics influenced you growing up?
Bill Cosby was one of the first, because he was super clean, so my parents would let me watch him. So
I was going to say, that's a weird answer. I was expecting like someone with a real potty mouth. And
Oh, no, yeah. Most of my idols are really super clean comics. Jerry Seinfeld,
he's hilarious.
Yeah, my favorite is Brian Regan, and he's super clean, but he's one of the funniest people who's ever walked this earth.
He's a huge Jerry Seinfeld fan.
Yeah, Seinfeld's the best. And then Brian Regan used to open for Jerry Seinfeld, so they're like in cahoots, I guess you could say. Oh, Steve Martin was a huge.
Yeah, he's good too.
Oh, so funny.
How hard was it breaking into the scene? Like, was it a difficult thing to do? Were most of the crowds rough at first?
Yeah, they're always rough. But that's what makes you good. It's not hard to break into the scene. You just show up. Yeah. You just show up at a bar that has an open mic, and guess what? You're in the scene. So it's easier to get into comedy than people think. It's sticking to it that's difficult. Yeah. That's what people who try comedy don't always follow through and do the full, like a career. Yeah, I feel like giving up all the time, just on life in general, but comedy keeps me going because it makes me happy.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. Do you have any pre-performance rituals before you go on stage that you do?
I have to kill a homeless man first. If I don't, I am not funny. If I have a bad set, there has not been a crime committed.
Well, since you're here at Supercon, is it safe to say that you have some geeky bones in your body?
It's very safe to say. I was one of these kids. Like, I would make costumes, and I was Freddy Krueger when I was in 6th grade, and I made it myself with like aluminum foil bent over claws, and I remember the mask, because I had no money. I had to make this stuff. Yeah. I took like a brown paper bag and crumpled it and poked holes in it. And I went
bet
to
it
school
kinda
that way.
looked like 'em,
How
though.
did I not get beaten up? And plus, why did my parents let me go to school dressed as a burnt pedophile? How is that okay?
In the spirit of Florida Supercon and geekiness, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
If I could have one superpower, it would be, I'm a germaphobe, so I'd want to pee standing up. You guys are so lucky. You have no idea that the toilets in the ladies' room, they're disgusting. If I could just invent some sort of a funnel that I would do that.
I would think women were cleaner than guys, but
They're disgusting.
Yeah.
Women are disgusting animals.
I agree. I'm talking to you, ex-girlfriend. If you had a spirit animal, what would it be and why?
A spirit animal.
Yes.
It would be a hamster. Because, hamsters are adorable and they're awake all night. So that I relate to them.
Where can people go to find out more about you and see some of your shows?
I guess follow me on Twitter, and you got to be able to spell my name though, which no one can do. It's Corrao, Lisa Corrao, and you'll find me.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.